What's up, guys? It's your boy oFAB here, and today NBA 2K24 just dropped some news, guys. New news on NBA 2K24. So they just released this gameplay trailer, and then we're gonna go over the notes together, guys. A lot of people on Twitter and stuff like that is always negative, or they don't really know the game mechanics, guys. So I'm an NBA 2K League player. Been an NBA 2K League player for 5 years, guys. High elite level, and I'm over here to tell you guys what I see, what I think NBA 2K24 is gonna look like. So right away, they always show the same stuff every year, guys. So it's the same stuff. This is really hyped up game footage, which that looks pretty dope right there. I'm not gonna lie, that's a dope step back. 2K's funny for this right here. They have Jordan Poole working on Draymond Green. You know, 2K's kind of slick, man. You got Wemby blocking. Of course, you got DeRozan Sim Nation in the post. Of course, Jordan Poole. They got a troll. They got Jordan Poole shoot over Draymond, you know, because they have beef. Giannis bullying Jimmy. And then Jimmy, okay. See, 2K knows what they're doing a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of bully animations, guys. I didn't like this year with the stiff arms and stuff like that. Yeah, there's another little bully animation right there. Good little move by Paul George. Good putback. It's a decent little trailer, man. 2K always has great trailers. 2K knows how to hype up the game. That's the thing about 2K. They're like the best game of all time at hyping things up. They know what they're doing. They have a good marketing team. Ronnie does a good job. They do a good job. So now we're going to look at the patch notes, guys. What they put in the gameplay, stuff like that. We're going to react to the notes. Let's see what they added. Let's see what they're talking about. So the thing about me, guys, I've been playing 2K at a high level for like 10 plus years straight. So I'm going to be honest. This critique of 2K, I love 2K, man. They'll probably never invite me to events or anything, but hey, I've been the most diehard 2K guy forever. So my critique on 2K, I've seen the same stuff they do every year at a high competitive level. I noticed the trend they have. They always do the same little things, but we're just gonna talk about this right here. You know, realistic. They're always saying realistic. Every year they're saying realistic stuff, which I don't know how you guys feel, but on the like competitive level, at the highest level, I feel like it's always gonna be cheese, guys. I made a post saying that it's always gonna be cheese. It's always gonna be metas. It's been 10 plus years, guys, and there's people that's still waiting for cheese to be patched. And they patched the cheesy stuff from previous years. But people always find exploits, guys. They always find metas. There will always be a meta. That's just how it is with video games. But they really believe in this ProPlay stuff. Madden would have ProPlay, like a different ProPlay system, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's going to be like realistic and patch dribble heads like everyone's saying. I think people are kind of gassing it. But it's kind of dope knowing that like Sim Nation has something to play. Like everyone deserves to have fun, guys. Everyone deserves to have fun. There's the comp players, sim heads, and then casuals. Like everyone deserves to have fun. So hopefully ProPlay makes it fun for everyone. But yeah, the tryhards are still gonna find something cheesy. So every aspect of the game, realism, new animations, signature movement. I mean, I think they had Giannis' signature movement when he came back on defense. I mean, that's pretty dope right here. Alright, so we're getting right here when it comes to offense, shooting and dribbling are more accessible ever before. Players who play on Hall of Fame difficulty or in the rec or city will be playing with green or miss timing. I like green or miss timing. I feel like you should know your jump shot. If you're going to take in Pro-Am, I take half-court threes. And there's a skill gap with that because I'm like the only player in Pro-Am that can shoot those shots. And if I don't green it, I miss and I look very bad. But if I green it, it's a little skill based. It should be interesting how it looks with quick play with teams and stuff like that. And my team, where there's money on the line, there's a $250K tournament in my team. So for $250,000, they're gonna have more forgiving shot timing. So it's kind of. I don't know how I feel about that. They have it off for my team. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's a little skill gap right there. I don't know how I feel about that. But layup timing is now on by default. Has been redesigned. more forgiving for easy finishes at the rim, which is really good because I'm not gonna lie, everyone turned off their layup timing because you'll be wide open and you release a layup and you missed a lot of layups. So everyone just turned it off. So for them to have everyone have it on and just make it easier to like make wide opens, that's really good. So everyone's gonna have the meter on, and it rewards players who master it. So it should be interesting. Advanced layups like floaters and reverses, euros, hop steps, scoops. They always say it's effective every year, but it hasn't been effective for like 3-4 years, guys. So it should be interesting what they do with these, because these have been dead for like 4 years. So I'd like to see floaters back, guys. Floaters has been dead for 4 years. Hop steps were good in 2K20. Yeah, so everything was good in 2K20. So this is about to be the 4th year, so it should be interesting. For dunkers on UGen, you can now force controllable rim hangs from any two-hand dunk. Down on the pro stick will give you flashy dunks to get the crowd hyped. I mean, I don't know. Flashy dunks is never the wave for real. And those you hit up down. Let you attempt contact dunks with a dunk meter. Meter dunks are green or miss on higher difficulty. Yeah. So they took away. They added a green or miss on your dunks. That's actually insane. So greener miss on the dunks, which is actually good in my opinion, because a lot of times people online like to force dumb dunks. And you see very lates and very earlys go in from their dunks. Like, it was really bad. So now they took out limitless takeoff, they took off quick drops, and you have to green your dunk meter. So I still think dunking is still going to be good, because, you know, all the sim heads would complain if they patch like the Michael Jordan free throw line dunk. So obviously there's still going to be a Michael Jordan free throw line dunk. So dunking is still going to be good. Dunking's always going to be good. But man, now it takes skill to contact dunk. Now finishing taking some timing. I like that. I like what I see. Bigs are going to have a lot of fun dominating in 2K24. You can now branch out of any offensive rebound to a putback attempt by simply pressing the shoot button after the catch. Post fade and hop shots are also effective shots for post players. Strength and weight can definitely be felt in the paint, as high rated glass cleaners easily grab rebounds over small players and finish those. See, like, alright, the first part sounds interesting. Right when you grab a rebound, you can hit the shoot button and you do a putback. I've been doing putbacks a lot this year, guys. Putbacks is really rewarding. Like, I'm on guard and I box out center and I do a putback layup. I tap it in. Like, it's like really effective. Like, I have footage of me doing it all the time. It's like really glitchy. It's really good. But so the first part is really amazing. Second part is bait. So every year, guys, strength and weight. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. If you're not a center or a power forward, and strength only matters for box out, guys. It only matters for box outs and getting the brick wall badge for your point guard. So if you're not sending picks and you don't really care about box outs like that, strength does not matter at all. I have not used strength in 10 years on my players. I haven't touched strength once. In 10 years of 2K, I've never put my strength above a 25. And neither has all the best players in the world. Like, it just, strength doesn't matter. If you're a center, cool, get your brick wall and you gotta like do box outs, but strength never matter, guys. Don't believe people that say strength matters, please. If you're a center or power forward, debate the strength in the comments. But if you're not a center or power forward, guys, strength does not matter at all. Just trust me on that. Strength is, yeah, I hate, you know, every year they push this strength propaganda. Is not it. Trust me, guys. It's not it. Alright, so shooting has been customized and improved. Various game modes, difficulties. In order to get high percent shots, you need to know how to create separation with your dribbling. Or dribble breakdowns. Each player has 2 versions. Regular breakdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog stick. So it's like, I think, 2K16 dribbling. And aggressive backdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog stick with sprint held. This will initiate a sequence of signature size-up moves. Features more dribble combos. Okay, so they're adding a little bit of moving size up, stuff like that. I think this has been in the game before, and 2K16 was a really good system. So tapping the sprint trigger while moving will give you a quick burst of speed where the ball handler pushes the ball ahead to get out quickly in transition. Alright, so we have to see that. I don't know. So this is interesting right here. Adrenaline boosts are back, but they redesigned it for offense and defense. On offense, boosts are no longer lost when you're doing dribble moves or move short distances, giving elite ball handlers much more freedom and create off the bounce. So that's interesting. You can't lose adrenaline off dribble moves. So that's actually interesting right there. But boost will disappear every time the on-ball defender can bump the ball handler on a drive attempt. This is interesting. Every time the on-ball defender can bump the ball handler on a drive attempt. That's very interesting. So it's interesting to see, guys. I'm trying to think of this like in a 3v3 setting in stage, 2v2. Obviously, like one-on-one scenarios. It sounds OP defense. But I'm trying to think like the good dribblers dribbling around a pick, using a pick. They're not really getting bumped like that. And they could dribble for way longer because it's not for their dribble moves. And they could shoot from deep if they have like Hall of Fame Limitless. And they're just dribbling behind the pick and you're not bumping them. I mean, we're just speculating, guys. Like, we obviously don't know the game. We're just speculating, having fun, just talking. But it should be interesting. Like we know, like, I'm thinking like a cheeser, guys. I'm thinking like what I would do. Like, I would always call for picks, dribble behind the pick, and don't even get touched. And I could dribble for days behind the pick. I don't know. I feel like this new adrenaline system benefits the offense more. So instead of slowing the ball handler's movement, losing adrenaline would now heavily impact shooting attributes. So if a good defender can clamp the ball handler down and bump them 2 or 3 times in a single possession, they'll have a really tough time scoring if they manage to get free. So guys, I showed you guys what happens when you're blinking red when you shoot. When you're blinking red with no stamina, your 3-ball goes down by 30-ish, 30, 25-ish. So a lot of these prime guards, high-level guards, have 99 3-ball. So that means their 3 will go down to 70-ish. Plus they have Gatorades and they have boosts. Remember, guys, 2K will always have Gatorades and boosts because it's like a little pay-to-win method in the game. Like, if you don't have Gatorades or boosts, guys, your player is lacking. They're like falling behind. So at the very worst, with your adrenaline all the way down, it's gonna be a 73 ball wide open. And if you're really sweaty and really know your shot, you're gonna green it a lot. So I don't know. I feel like this adrenaline helps the offense more. We'll see how it is. It sounds kind of OP for the offensive player. I don't think this is news that the casuals should be celebrating. You know, because I feel like the more experienced guards will have a great time and they'll score a lot. I feel like they'll score a lot. People are saying it's going to be really defensive 2K. I don't know. It should be interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You think it's going to be a defensive 2K? Or you think the guards are going to have some fun? I think the guards are going to have some fun reading this. So, creating your own shot off the dribble isn't the only way to get good shots in the game of basketball. Knowing how to operate away from the ball is important. Off-ball jukes. Guys, no one does the off-ball jukes. I'm not even going to read this. Everyone just decks back and forth. If you guys don't know what dexing is, it's just running back and forth with your left stick. You're holding right trigger. You're going back and forth with the left stick. And then you're timing when your teammate's going to throw you the ball so it teleports you to that location. So no one on the high level ever uses the right stick. This is just... no one ever uses this, the off-ball movement. People just dex, aka move with your left stick, predict when you're going to get the ball thrown to you, and then the pass teleports you to that spot on the court. Right stick movement's been trash off-ball for like years. So counter moves are big at NBA 2K24. Perimeter and paint defense are both more effective. I feel like paint defense is already overpowered. Like stand dunk and stand layup defense. I remember on my center build, I'll just put right stick up, just contesting the paint with my right stick up, and I'll get a stop every time without even have to play defense. Just put my hands up in the paint, every play. So I feel like paint defense should get nerfed a little bit. I feel like paint defense is really OP. I think the driving dunks was the problem. I think paint defense is very overpowered as it is. So for them to make it better is kind of crazy. Like, the centers deserve to eat down there. Like, all you guys gotta do in 2K23, guys, is just put your hands up, right stick up, and they miss everything. So I don't know. I think paint defense is kind of overpowered a little bit in 2K23, but defensive movement has improved on many fronts. Better responsiveness and less sliding. Okay, this is interesting. This helps defenders get where they need to be. Body up system. I mean, in the clip we seen earlier, we seen a little bit of stiff arms. People could still get past defenders, but ball handlers would have a tough time getting free against great defenders. I mean, we've seen some stiff arms and blow-bys. The improved content can also be filled in the paint. Defensive anchors will have a much easier time putting a body on shooters at the rim and forcing tough shots. I feel like they're ready to do that now. Directional steals are also back. More tools. So ball, avoid reaching across the body. Play the pass. No. By flicking right, sticking right to get your hand. I mean, this should be interesting, but people just, the best locks in the world, 2K League locks, the stage locks, the money locks that play for money all day. They don't use the right stick to get steals. They use their steal button. They use, what is it, square and X on Xbox. So, yeah, I know you could do that now. With the right stick now, you could get right stick steals. But people just hit the steal button. So, these are cool features if they actually, like, people implement them. But I doubt it. So, 2K24 features contest logic. That puts greater weight on body positioning. Ghost contest issues in past games and makes the coverage scores. Blocking requires more skill. It's also important to read the offense and wait for the correct time and opportunity to attempt blocks. If you're behind the shooter, jumping too early, buying up fakes, or out of position attempting a late closeout, you'll quickly find yourself racking up fouls, giving shooters and more opportunities. Understand when to attack or your defensive instincts could pay dividends for your team in a pivotal moment of the game. Alright, so 2K saying they're going to fix the ghost contest issues in past games. It should be very interesting how this works. When we try fixing the ghost contest, they make the contest super overpowered. 2K has two different sides of it. They've never really found a balance. It's hard to find a balance in a video game. 2K either makes the contest system really, really overpowered, or they make it almost non-existent. So it should be interesting how 2K looks in the beginning. And I'm 90% sure they're gonna end up doing a patch somehow. The contest is gonna be too crazy, or it's gonna be too low. So it should be interesting when we come back to this. They definitely 90% chance they might patch the game after the first month, guys. So this is interesting right here. Takeover returns. Takeover's always been a thing. So in the past, you selected takeovers as you create your build. So right when you guys create your build, you pick if you're a sharp, your secondary play, stuff like that. When you got high in game, your takeover abilities would activate, improve your player's abilities in the category you chose. This year, you don't assign a takeover during the build phase. Instead, have the ability to choose whatever you want on the fly. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So I could be shooting threes all day, and I know that they're going to guard my three, so I just randomly switch to slasher badge, and I get a contact dunk randomly. I ghost pop my slasher badge, they don't expect it, and boom. Or you guys could be dunking and just randomly just pop a defensive badge to get a stop on defense. Like, that's kind of dope, like situational stuff. So when you fill up the takeover meter, you can pull up a menu that lets you choose between finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or physicals. That's interesting. Physical takeover. So we're gonna have 7-3 centers with 80 speed for like a minute. Hey, that might be game changing. Physical takeover. I don't know. That's interesting. They added in new takeover physicals. I don't know. That'd be cool if you could have like a 7-3 center, run with 80 speed for like a quick minute. Be a game changer. That'd be cool. Activating one of these categories will boost all your ratings in that specific category. So now you have the flexibility to evaluate what's happening on the court and see what your team needs. When you unlock Mama Mentality, activating Double Takeover will boost all your attribute categories, making you a true beast on both ends of the court. Wow. So this is actually It's actually cool. It should be interesting how this takeover thing works. Right now, Team Takeover Boost, the play badge, is the most overpowered takeover in the game. That and Limitless. So it should be interesting to see if they do anything with the physicals. But yeah, Limitless Range and Team Ratings Boost are not Team Ratings Boost, Team Takeover Boost. Limitless Range and Team Takeover Boost are the most overpowered takeovers ever right now. So those are gonna be my 2 takeovers, unless the physicals or something is overpowered. I'm gonna rock with Limitless Range and Team Takeover Boost. So coach with ease. You want the ball in your hands. It's easy. Make play calls while running offense. Overlay that tells you the plays. They're adding freelance. So they're doing plays and stuff like that. They got subs right here. You guys can mute me while I talk, make my closing remarks. Let me know what you guys think, guys, about 2K24 down below, guys. Let me know. I showed you guys previously in my screenshots on YouTube that I just posted yesterday. Mike Wang said that you need a high 3 ball this year, like a 70-80 to green consistently. You could green 3s consistently wide open with a 55-3. And Mike Wang also said this year that you needed a high pass accuracy for NBA 2K23. As you guys know, I've been playing for money in Pro-Am with a 77 pass accuracy the whole time. Everyone's like, but Mike Wang, Fab, Mike Wang said that you need a high pass accuracy. But the whole time I've been using a 77 pass accuracy. So the moral of the story, guys, is Mike Wang, Ronnie, all the guys at 2K are doing an amazing job. But it's a video game, and I'm not gonna lie, like, we play this game all the time that we just know, like, the little, like, metrics and numbers you need to play at the highest level. So just remember, guys, when you're reading stuff like this, articles, watching videos, take it with a grain of salt. 3 hunting will always be the skill we have, guys. I advise you guys find ways to get 3s up, because when they go for defensive nerfs and they nerf the dunking and they make defense more OP, the 300s and the people who have the ability to get up 3s up will always have a higher chance of succeeding and winning. So hopefully in the next 2Ks they make the court a little bit bigger and they make the player models a little bit smaller so we could actually run plays and stuff like that. But for now, you guys will see a lot of pick and rolls. I think 5 out is dead, personally. I think no one's going to run 5 out now. And I think people have to learn how to play with the pick and roll and learn how to shoot 3s behind the pick. And use your teammates a little bit more. Run some pick and roll. Shoot deep 3s. And obviously, you got to have good team defense. So I think this is going to be a great year, guys. I think this is going to be a great year. I think guards are going to love it. I think defenders are going to love it. Bigs are going to love it. Guys, don't get left behind, guys. Get them 3s up. Learn how to get wide open 3s. Learn how to get a bucket, 3-point line. You get the 3-point line down, hey, it's going to be a good year for you guys. But as you guys know, I'm here to give you guys meta tips and tricks and get you guys better and better. I've had people become one of the best players in the world in just 1 month to watch my YouTube, guys. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. 2K24, NBA 2K24 is our year, guys. I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think about NBA 2K24 down below. You guys are amazing. We're going to be great together. I love you guys. It's your boy oFAB, and I'm out.